We go.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Chiefs Chat with the Guys. It's me, I'm Wild Bill, and my buddy Chad over here on the flip screen. What's happening, Mr. Chad?
I'm still trying to figure out what is going on with the Chiefs. Yes, it's a win. It was. I'm glad we won. So we're back. Having
We
a chance
won, but it
to
was an ugly win.
ugly
It was
win.
an
The
ugly
first
win.
first half. What is going on with these plays? Like Mahomes throwing it back where it's because I'm on the phone with my cousin going, what was that? He throws it backwards, and he has to go back and steal the ball away from the defender because that was the turning point of the game right there. If they run that in for a touchdown, Giants.
That had me so confused because if since that was a pass and it's dropped, how is that not a dead ball?
Because it's thrown backwards. Anything thrown backwards like that is like a lateral, so
Yeah.
it's considered a fumble. That's the confusion in the play. Why are you throwing it backwards? Why is he back
Okay.
behind you? That's what they ruled is that because he threw it behind him and not forward is like a fumble.
Okay. That had me a little confused. That's what I was kind of thinking, but I was like, I don't know. But
It had me
yeah,
dizzy, is what it had me. It's like, what is going on? What are these guys doing? They forgot how to play
yeah,
football? I don't know. So
that
let's
it
talk
was
about the
really weird. It was an
talk.
odd game, ugly win, but it was a win.
Yeah, you were wanting to talk about the ugly of the game, and that's one. We'll start out with that, and then we'll talk about the good. We'll talk about the first half.
Yeah.
And what was one of the ugliest things you seen?
Um, it's
Talk about
just well, the offense just seemed to be struggling the whole game. Um, I mean, it was just it was really just a ugly, ugly performance all day. It seemed like. I mean, they didn't get a touchdown the first half. Um, I mean, the Giants, their defense was pretty weak, but I mean, we only got in the end zone twice. I mean, it just um, Butker was just inconsistent the whole game. Kelsey just wasn't playing like his usual self. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know why. I mean, he only had 26 yards. He and coach got into it real good on the sideline at least once or twice.
yeah, it's
Um,
weird.
there's no real consistency on either side of the game, on either side of the Chiefs or the Giants. I mean, it just everything was just a mess. Um, the guy I blanked on his name. Number 44 of the Giants. Man, he was a running fool running that ball.
Yeah,
He's good. He's a good player.
scat something. I don't know. I call him scat, but
Scatterboo
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
That man, that was bad. Just there was no consistency on either team. Lots of penalties. I mean, every time the Chiefs it just seemed like anytime the Chiefs started getting some momentum, we'd have some there was be a penalty or a fumble or something that would just kill the drive. I mean, just completely shut it down, kill the energy.
Jonathan Taylor is one of the reasons too.
Yeah, and I mean, getting those for what was that on for defense? The I'm trying to think on the right side. The bad formation, the illegal formation
Yeah.
penalties.
Well, he
That
got
was
false
that's
starts.
just
He gets a lot of false starts. John,
yeah. It just
right tackle.
it was a mess. It really was. Um, but it was a win. It was an ugly win, but I'll take it. I mean, we need it on the board, so I'm glad we got there. I just I wish it looked a lot better.
Yeah. I I'm gonna go through everything you just said. Like John, our right tackle he needs to be switched out. All
Yeah,
right, just my opinion. He's had plenty of time to make his corrections. It ruins
yeah,
the continuity of the timing because anytime they started getting any type of cohesiveness of an offense, he would deaden it with his penalties. Um, Something I've been watching a lot too is Travis Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes. Their interaction with it lately in the last two games has not been very good. They don't seem to
yeah,
be they don't seem to be on the same wavelength right now. I don't know if there's some friction there. It seems to me there's friction there. I want to watch this next game with the Ravens and see what
yeah,
happens. See if there's the same interaction there because you know Travis is. You can tell he's frustrated with everything. Um,
yeah. Well, Travis has also been he's been been covered he's been covered pretty heavy. I mean they're not leaving him much room to get the ball. I mean there were a few plays where he managed to get open and they didn't Mahomes didn't shoot him the ball. So that was kind of surprising when he was open a few times and Mahomes didn't even attempt to get him the ball. So I don't know, it's
well,
just kind of weird.
yeah, the timing's off. Hopefully, this frustration they can turn it into some positive energy because you know the first half was a disaster. Um,
Yeah,
then the second half they started playing not an A plus, but they were up in the B's, B plus if you want to grade them
yeah,
enough to win. And
yeah. They definitely got fired up for the second half.
the one bright spot on offense, because I think the defense played a pretty good game, is Thornton, the receiver. That guy, he's got great hands. In
Yeah.
fact, that when they came back to him the second time and he caught it, the one that defender was all over him, pass interference,
All
no
over.
flag, no flag on that play. Where was the flag?
Yeah, there was a lot of missed calls. A lot of missed calls.
Yeah,
The, I mean, there's blatant pass interference and holding, and a lot, and it wasn't called
yeah,
repeatedly throughout the game. I I don't know what these officials are doing, but it's getting bad.
right, crazy. Yeah, this I don't know, but it's like they call 3 or 4 on a row on our defense. Yeah, but our defense looked good. I think our defense will get better. I think we're going to be a defensive team this year. They're going to keep us in a lot of games. They kept us in the first 2 games. We could have won.
Yeah,
Um, Now here's the thing: the Ravens lost last night, so they're 1-2 like we are.
yeah,
So when we play them in Arrowhead, this is we need to win this game really bad. It's not a must win, but it's a win we need.
yeah. Well, I think from here on out, pretty much every game is going to be one that we really need to do our best to win because I mean, just to make sure that we can get to the division and everything, we need to win as many as possible. I mean, if we're
Well,
gonna, if we want to go to the Super Bowl again, we've got to win.
Yeah, and that's we need to find out if this is really who we are, or we just are not clicking on all cylinders. And I want to think that we just haven't put that switch yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're
Mm.
definitely not on all cylinders yet. We're definitely not there. But we're working on it. We're going to get there. I just, it's one of those things where it's just, this is one of those things that takes time that we don't really have. But I mean, a lot of this should have been figured out better uh, before the start of the season. But when they get rid of one of our preseason games, I think that really hurt us. That really hurt us.
Now,
Um, I think with that extra preseason game, things would have been a whole lot different
well, how about
at
this?
the beginning of the season.
How about we don't get our players suspended and hurt our own players? We start out like
Yeah,
that. That would help.
yeah, we get the whole bonehead move of speeding and crashing, and you know another bonehead move of running into our own guys. You know, I mean, it's all been talked about. It's all that Kelsey took the blame for that. He didn't have to, but he took the blame for that, being the veteran player that he is. And he said he feels horrible about it. Um, I mean, it never should have happened, but it does happen. I mean, in the game, things are moving quick, and when you're trying to watch, you know, everything down that field, you're not going to be able to see, the guy running right at you on your blind side. So it does happen, especially when you're doing plays like that where you got two guys circling back and then taking off. You're gonna have issues. You're gonna run into each other. Same thing with doing that um, doing the run right down the middle. You better hope that your lineman can make that hole right down the middle so you can run right through. Otherwise, you're gonna run right in the back of your own players
Yeah.
because that hole didn't develop. It's the same concept. I mean, it just sometimes the plays just don't work out.
Yeah. I just think it's not being aware of stuff. I think it's just not. Mahomes does it the year before. It's like I've never seen it done back to back. It's just being careless as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I
Well,
mean,
you can't.
you're
I
supposed to
mean,
run into the other players, not your own players.
yeah. I mean, it happens though. I mean, you can't rip into them, forever about it. I mean, it's a screw up. They owned it. We're just
Well,
it's one of those
yeah.
things. We're just going to end up having to let it go and move on from it, and
Well, it's affecting
and
the team
hope
right
hope
now
that it
because
doesn't happen again.
it's affecting the team right now because if he truly does saying, "Hey, I'm sorry," then play like it because he's not
Yeah,
playing like it. He's something's bothering him. So if that's true, then get out there and kick ass, man. Put it behind you,
yeah,
kick ass. Because he's not the same player he was 2 years ago. I get it, but he's better than what he's playing now. He's like during the game, I'll be going, "Where's Kelsey at? Where's he disappears? Like where the hell is he at? Oh, he's
yeah,
standing right there. He's just standing there." So I agree with you. If accidents happen, I don't think he did it on purpose, but
yeah,
I wish he would. I don't know, make a play. So
yeah. Well, I think both of them. I think they both ran into each other. So I mean, I'm not going to put it just on Kelsey. I put it both on each of them 50-50. So I mean, I think they both needed to watch out where they were going.
well, that may be so. Either way, it's a
Yeah,
bad look. I hope that. And see, I could have told you Worthy wasn't going to play in 2 weeks. Everybody's all, oh, he's coming. No, he's not. I don't think he'll. I think he'll miss another week at the least. If he comes back
yeah,
and plays, I'm talking about Worthy now. I think Worthy won't. If he plays against the Ravens, If he does, it's probably just be limited snaps, I would think,
Yeah.
because you don't want to re-enter it too bad again, because if he does that, he'll be done for the year. So,
What
but
what was his injury? Was that the hamstring
when Kelsey hit him and knocked him out of the game,
or yeah? No, there was somebody else that has a hamstring.
he
That
separated his shoulder. But
yeah.
Mike Dana, defensive lineman's been out for a while. As far as the running back situation, Pacheco does not look very good. Switching to running backs here. Kareem Hunt's good for first downs and short yardage situations. But that's it. I mean, you need to get a running back that can see the holes and go, explode.
Yeah. I mean, I figure give him another couple games, see if he can pull a magic rabbit out of his hat. But I mean, at this point, he's really got to step up. He's got to make some changes. He's got to figure out what he wants to, you know, he's got to figure out if he's gonna be the man or not.
Yeah,
Make the plays happen.
It would be nice if you would at least get 7 yards a game or something. You have a couple big runs to keep the sticks moving.
Yeah.
Because that'll take the pressure off of Kelsey and Mahomes. If you have some type of running game, that'll help.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
So the win was great. Thornton was a bright spot. Defense was a bright spot, holding the 9 points. So there was some good things to take away from the game.
Oh yeah.
So by the fourth quarter, I was feeling, okay, we should win this game. But Russell Wilson helped us out a little bit there by throwing everything in the stands. You should hear the Giants fans. He's throwing it out in the stands.
Yeah. I mean, he threw it right to the entrance tunnel. What was that? I mean, he just kept throwing it away. I'm like, that's intentional grounding. I mean, call it.
Yeah.
I mean, when he's throwing the ball away like that blatantly, that's intentional grounding.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, like, subscribe. More people that watch this, that are friends. Make sure you push like so to get out there more people.
Yep.
We're doing what we can. We're watching the games, having fun. Sometimes it gets frustrating, but that's part of football. Take the hat off.
It is.
It's hot in here. So, is there any part of the game that you enjoyed, or any part of the?
I mean, I just love watching our Chiefs. I mean, it gets stressful when they're not winning. They're doing stupid stuff, bad calls, bad play calls. But I mean, for the most part, it was a good game. I mean, it was ugly win, but it got us on the board. And I don't know. I mean, I'm really liking how we're looking better with the new guys. It just seeing Kelsey not perform too well this game again was disappointing. But I mean, I'm not going to write him out. I think we just give him a little bit more time, and I think he'll do better here pretty quick. We just got to give him a chance. Bide the time.
Well, the key is to stack some wins, right? And get it to where when week 7 comes, Rice comes back. Hopefully, Worthy's 100%. because what those guys will do is open it up for Kelsey, and then you'll be at full strength. And by the end
Yeah,
of the season, I don't care if as long as we get the wild card. I mean, yeah, I like to have a division, but if we get the wild card, we have full strength. We're probably the most dangerous wild card in the playoffs.
yeah,
Okay, and we can make a run. We went on the road before. We went to Buffalo and we went to the Ravens and went to the Super Bowl and won. So
well,
he's not going to win. He's never won a playoff game on the road. Well, he's done that. So
yeah.
you know,
Well, I heard this. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that this is the first time the Chiefs have beat the Giants at the Giants.
yeah, it's the first time they played in that
So
stadium before and won against the Jets because the Jets and the Giants share that stadium.
yeah,
But yeah, it's the first time against the Giants in that stadium.
so that's awesome. That's a good one. That's a good bonus. Um, I don't know. I just think that we need to get a couple more wins under our belt, and then I think the team will start getting their confidence back, get their swagger, and I think that's the biggest. I think that's one of the biggest issues right now is they're playing a little timid, they're playing a little unsure. So I think if they can get their confidence back, I think it'll be much better. I think they just got to figure out what to do. They need to figure out how to make everything work for them, and
Yeah, yeah,
just get everything going again.
yeah. I think they're a little shell shocked, and I also think that everybody's counting them out, and they hear that noise, and it's like a lot of pressure in a different sense. What I would
Yeah,
do is I wouldn't worry about you got this is a new season starting this next week. You got one win. Now stack up on it. Don't worry about even going to place. Worry about just winning the game,
yeah,
and then things will start happening again. I
absolutely.
would love for them just to beat the tarp out of the Ravens by a couple scores here. That would be good.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
So I predict as of right now, unless if there's some roster changes or injuries. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of the Ravens game last night. Um, I think Kansas City won by 7. Could be more, but um, if
Yeah,
they,
I'm gonna say by 10, Chiefs will win.
yeah, I think the second half they play like that and improve on that. We're good. Now, if they play like they did in the first half, that won't be good.
Yeah.
But
Well, I think that. Go ahead.
no, I just think that they need to go up from there. That's
Yeah.
all.
Well, I'm thinking that with the win going for us now, we just had our first win. I think we're going to feel that momentum. I think our new guys are going to have some more confidence in the game. I think our veterans are going to have more confidence in the new guys. So I think that's all going to help all the way around with this next game and future games. So especially if they keep making the good big plays,
Yeah.
I think we'll be good. We
Yes.
just got to make sure that our O line is pulling everything together and making it happen. That's one of the biggest things.
All right. Let's talk about let's make a couple not bets but predictions. Okay? Just have a little fun. Because sometimes
Sure.
we get really emotional involved because we love our football. Travis Kelsey, does he have a touchdown? Does he have over 50 yards?
I say yes and yes. I really think that they've been concentrating more on the new guys, getting them the ball. Um, build their confidence, to get them to get the new guys to play, so that way they know that they can do it. I mean, that's what it's looking like to me. And I think Kelsey's frustrated because he wasn't getting the ball and he wasn't able to make the plays that he knows he can. But I think they're also being given the ball more to the new guys.
Right.
So I
So,
really think Kelsey's going to be doing better here.
all right. Who out of the running backs, Pacheco or Hunt, have the most yardage? Who scores if they do score? Who's the hero of the running backs?
The way it's been looking, I'm going to have to say Hunt at the moment. Not really sure though, because we know Pacheco can play the game. We know he can play. He's got to. I think he needs to regain his confidence too about it. But it's just one of those things we're gonna have to wait and see. But I'm gonna have to go with Hunt at the moment.
Me too. I think Kareem Hunt will make some key first downs. I think he'll score a touchdown on the goal line or something like that. I
Yeah,
just don't see until I see Pacheco do something, which I haven't seen him do anything really. A couple of runs here or there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. Uh,
yeah.
so there's that. Um, as far as the receivers, I don't know if Worthy's going to play or not, but I think out of Juju, Hollywood, I think Thornton is going to have a couple more big plays this game. Yeah. So who do you think receiving part? Do you agree with that, or do you think another guy's going to step up here out of the receivers?
Um, not
Juju.
really sure. I mean, Juju, I think he's due for a breakout game. Um, I mean, we've already said that we both think that Kelsey's going to be doing a lot better, but I think Juju's going to be doing better too. Um, we're just gotta we just gotta give him a chance. I mean,
Yeah. And when he throws him to him, he makes the play. You know.
yeah,
I
but
like I
that's
said.
that's been the thing is some of the guys are just not getting the ball thrown to them like they should, and you know Kelsey he's had a hard time getting open. I think you know he's been covered pretty good, pretty heavy. But when he gets to where like he cuts to the right and then he jukes and goes back left middle, you know, and he gets away from his defender. I mean, that's when he can make the plays. And I just don't think he's been. Um, I don't think he's been able to get. I don't know if Mahomes isn't seeing him that he's open or if he's just not getting the ball to him yet. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen with that. So
Yeah, I
hopefully
think
everything gets better. But
I'm glad he's throwing the ball downfield, and he
yeah,
should. But I'm wondering if that is like to what you're saying is that's taken away from him spreading the ball to 11 different receivers and moving the ball better.
yeah,
I think he's got to balance that out a little bit better.
yeah.
Um, how I just
That's
you see somebody is open 15 yards, throw it. That's a first down. Do you want to move the chains? You
yeah,
want to, especially in the first half. First half, do that. Get it moving all over the
yeah,
place, and then all of a sudden start hitting them with the bombs.
yeah. Kelsey was open a couple times and he just but he didn't get the ball. So
And
I don't know if it was planned that way, and Kelsey was the backup to get the ball if he was open, but you know I mean Mahomes is Mahomes. He's gonna do what he does, and we'll just have to
Yeah, well,
to wait and see.
I just think it's what I'm saying is everybody's being a critic. Boy, he's not like he was 2018-19, where he's throwing it for 5,000 yards and he's throwing bombs. So first of all, you don't have all your receivers there, so that's kind of hard to do.
No.
So take what the defense gives you, and then now work that into the game slowly. Because the first half, you're not doing anything. You're not moving the ball. You got to move the
Yeah.
ball first and then do that. I'm okay. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to look pretty as long as you're doing it. I mean, we didn't complain when we won the Super Bowls. You were just doing 12, 13 play drives. I wasn't complaining as long as we're scoring.
Yeah.
Not only that, you're giving your defense rest and you're taking time off the clock.
Yep.
So as long as you're scoring, you know. But we'll see let's see if he gets Kelsey more involved this
Yeah.
game.
I sure hope so. I hope Kelsey gets a chance to get the ball more, because I'm not going to count Kelsey out, not by a long shot. I think he's got um, quite a bit that he can still do. We're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Just going to have to wait and see. That's it.
Yeah. And this is not a give me. Ravens are always tough. They're always tough to beat. But again, if you get the back-to-back wins and you can beat the Ravens, then you're like, okay, you know. Because let me tell you something. The Eagles should have beat the Eagles. We helped them out. The Chargers, we had a chance to win that game.
Yeah.
The Eagles have not looked good at all. They've gotten lucky. They got lucky. They blocked a couple of field goals just last. They should be. They could have been 0-2 too. So these games that are being played most of the time come down for each team. Doesn't matter who they are because they're so close. Come down just to a couple of plays.
Yeah.
You know, and then who that makes the difference in the winner.
That makes a huge difference, because I mean we've said that before. In some of these fast games, that if they would have caught one or two of those big catches, the game would have been completely different.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, especially when you're losing by one score, that sucks. Especially when you've had bad when you've had plays go bad, when you know that they should have gone the right way. Really though, I think that if the refs will call the plays like they're supposed to, call offsides when it's offsides, call the pass interference, call the holding like you're supposed to, and I think it'll drastically change this game. I mean,
Yeah.
there have been so many badly missed calls this season already for the Chiefs. I mean, it's been on both sides too. It's been on both teams, but I mean, there's a lot of calls that have been missed for the Chiefs that would have helped the Chiefs out. I mean, I don't know. It's so frustrating when you see a big call that's missed.
Yeah.
You're like, what was that? What was that? You know, throw the flag, throw it. You know, and then the NFL comes back. Well, when they were doing the tush push, there was at least one that should have been called for offsides. At least one. There was three or four just from blatantly obviously watching the game. Now, if I went back and watched the tape, I'm sure there'd be a bunch more that were offsides that weren't called.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can sit
So
there all day and nitpick it, but it's just not consistent. That's the problem.
yeah,
If you don't let them play, let them play. So But anyways, that's all I got as far as you know last week's game. This week's game, we went over who we think would be the keys to win the game and be the heroes of the game if they're winning. Chris Jones will be me. It's Chris Jones and Leah Chanel on defense for me because you got to have a spy on Jackson, and then you need some pass rush. But other than that, those are the keys to my victory. And I think that you needed some pass rush and watch Jackson make sure he doesn't run all over you.
Yeah.
So, anyways, like, subscribe. That's all I've got, Bill. Do you have anything else for today?
I think that's it for now. I mean, I just hope that Kelsey gets open and gets to make some plays. I love watching him run. He enjoys it. Oh, one of the things that got me is the personal foul for the celebrations. I don't understand. I mean, I can understand, not, on your celebration, not act like you're got a machine gun and you're shooting the crowd or something. But, when you're calling a guy and he just gets a touchdown, a really good play, and they go, across the neck like that, to me, that's excessive to call a personal foul and to fine him. I just think that's ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah,
I
think it's all stupid.
they're taking it too far. They're taking it too far.
It's
To me,
professional
anyway.
sports, It's professional sports. Let them play. Now, if they're out there humping the goalpost or something like that, or
Yeah,
banging the ground, maybe, yeah. Or they're going up to somebody and flipping them off and saying, F you,
yeah,
that, or, slapping somebody in the face and stuff like that, I get. But he
yeah.
wasn't bothering anybody.
No, he was just having a good time after running the ball, getting a
Yeah.
touchdown.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's all I can think of. And then we'll, like I said, we'll get that Q's and A's going. You know, I'll have to set up a time to do that, and then put out a notice for it, Bill. So,
oh yeah, we'll definitely see if we can get going.
sounds good.
So, yep, like Chad said earlier, give us go ahead and subscribe, like and share our videos, help us grow. We're working on doing better production, have some guest people on, and go from there. So hopefully we can make it all work. But yeah, I think that's it for us. So we will see y'all next time. Y'all take her easy and have a good one. Go Chiefs.
Well, Chiefs.